Imagine a world where the rhythm of life is dictated by nature's relentless cycle, where homes are hand-built and craftsmanship is an artisan's pride. Now envision this world rapidly transforming, landscapes punctured by towering factories, skies tainted by smoke, and cities throbbing with crowds day and night. What you're picturing is the Industrial Revolution, a seismic shift in human society that uprooted centuries-old lifestyles, birthing the modern age we inhabit today. The Industrial Revolution unfurled its sails in the late 18th century in Great Britain, before sweeping across Europe and the United States throughout the 19th century. It marked a monumental transformation from agrarian economies to industrial powerhouses. At its heart was innovation, driven by one of mankind's most formidable catalysts, technology. The development of the steam engine, mechanized looms, and railways sparked unprecedented productivity. For millions, life was irrevocably changed. Before this era, societies were largely rural and economies powered by agriculture. Life was local and the community the heartbeat of daily existence. Yet, the industrial era shifted this balance. The human backdrop transitioned to sprawling urban centers buzzing with new industries and opportunities, yet also fraught with challenges of overpopulation and poverty. Commerce took on a new dynamic, one of speed and efficiency, driven by mass production. Tasks once performed painstakingly by hand were turned over to machines, altering employment landscapes forever. The use of steam engines was perhaps one of the most profound advancements. Suddenly, industries could harness a powerful and reliable energy source. Factories, once reliant on water power, were now free to settle away from water bodies, leading to the rise of industrial cities. This innovation also reduced transportation barriers. Railways became the new lifelines, linking regions and countries and enabling the faster movement of people and goods. Commodities became cheaper and more accessible as supply chains burgeoned. However, it wasn't solely technological advancements that rewrote the societal script. Demographically, the Industrial Revolution induced monumental shifts. Populations swelled as cities expanded rapidly. The promise of employment lured rural inhabitants to urban areas, searching for work in newly established factories. Yet this migration was double-edged, as cities struggled under the weight of new arrivals, often resulting in squalid living conditions, inadequate infrastructure, and rampant disease. It was a time where social order underwent intense scrutiny and adaptation. The challenges didn't end with urbanization. Labor conditions within these burgeoning industrial centers were often grim. Factories, in a relentless pursuit of profit, offered low wages for long hours under precarious conditions, a phenomenon visible to this day in various parts of the world. This sparked the growth of labor unions and movements, as workers began to demand a voice. Societies were forced to confront the ethical ramifications of industrial enterprise, gradually leading to reforms and improvements in labor laws and conditions. The Industrial Revolution also had significant implications for social class structures. The rising influence of industries gave birth to a new social class, the industrial bourgeoisie. Factory owners and novel entrepreneurs amassed wealth and power, while the working class toiled below. The conventional power held by aristocracies found itself challenged, as economics subtly overtook birthright as a pathway to influence and prestige. Culturally, this period fostered new ideas and philosophies. Education became increasingly pivotal, as new job roles required more skilled labor. This emphasis on learning gradually led to widespread improvements in literacy rates and education systems. Moreover, societal views on gender roles began to evolve as more women entered the workforce, setting the stage for future demands of equality and rights. Yet, while the Industrial Revolution served as a catalyst for profound growth and change, it was also the progenitor of challenges faced in contemporary society. Environmental degradation began to unfold as a staggering legacy, a consequence of unchecked industrial growth and exploitation of natural resources. As factories belched smoke into the sky and effluents poured into rivers, society slowly awakened to the necessity of sustainable progress. As our journey through history's transformative pages draws to a close, it becomes clear that the Industrial Revolution was much more than a burst of technological innovation. It was a complex tapestry of societal metamorphosis, stretching the limits of human capability and endurance. It laid down both the framework for modern society and the stepping stones for future advances. In recognizing the Industrial Revolution's legacy, we understand it not just as a pivotal period in the past, but as an enduring influence that shapes the challenges and opportunities of our present and future. As technologies continue to evolve today with unprecedented speed, this era remains as a reminder and guide that while innovation can drive remarkable progress, it must be balanced with responsibility and foresight for generations yet to come.